How's everybody doing up there? This is the Black Effect, the real Black Effect. Emphasis on the real Black Effect. All right, I want to go ahead and talk about this viral picture that's been going around the internet of Shaquille O'Neal, and his 21-year-old girlfriend that he was on a cruise with. I think it was a cruise they looked like, or just his boat, whatever. Anyway, people were under those comments asking the question, is it appropriate or that Shaq, I think, is 52 years old and she's 21. Is this appropriate? Or it's like, who are you asking that question to? First of all, why are you think that's, some people was commenting under there, it's weird, she's young enough to be your daughter, but she's not his daughter. You understand? Like but people were saying it is weird. You know what's more weird to me? It's weird for someone to be filming two other people in an intimate setting, filming them, and then it's weird for them to post it on social media and create a salacious narrative under it with the, like, they tried to push it like that. And it's like, that's even more weird to me for you to do that and to be in two adults' business, because this person is not even 18. This is a 21-year-old woman. Leave her alone. People want to shame everybody else and project like this is true. Like people want to like, and I think psychologists we need to start getting back to thinking about mental health and things like that, because people start to project their ill feelings, their unhappiness, their misery onto other people. Shaquille O'Neal is a millionaire. Do you know who Shaquille O'Neal is? We not talking Shaquille O'Neal ain't Shaquem down the block. You know who the nigga Shaquem down the block who worked for UPS. Nigga, this is Shaquille O'Neal. He can get a 21-year-old woman at 52, baby. That's how it works. Do you not do you know who Hugh Hefner was? Hugh Hefner, the guy who owned Hustler. This man was getting a new young bride every freaking month, every year. He was adding them to, he had multiple wives. This man was, at the Playboy Mansion, all that stuff that was going on. You didn't say anything. I mean, and I said that Hugh Hefner owned Hustler. He's Playboy. I'm sorry, it's Playboy. Correct myself there. But yeah, I mean, they had all types of women, young women, in his mansion, sleeping with him. When you look at porn companies are the number one groomers and exploiters of young women. They'll grow. You think that they are only looking at the woman when she 18? No, they're waiting for her to turn 18. And they're waiting for her to turn 8, and they're probably doing that when she's 16. That's these porn directors, these people scouting talent. That's what they do. And then they bring the girl in there when she's 18. They don't tell her, how porn can affect her, taking multiple D's and all that. But y'all don't do nothing nor say nothing nor protest those porn companies. What you do is you support them because you're watching porn every day. You supporting them. And not only that, is with the young women, they also sex trafficking women. That's what, basically, by definition, that's what they're doing. When they go, like, that's why you see a lot of women in porn who be foreign. They don't be from here. Do you understand? So you need to have outrage and direct your energies to the correct thing. I'm in Texas. The age of consent is 17. I used to be a kid. I know that people, man, when I was a kid, it was girls trying to have sex with me when I was like, what? I don't even think I was 12 yet. It was girls trying to have sex with me when I was 12 years old, probably earlier than that. You know, so young girls are having sex now at an early age and getting pregnant. They're getting pregnant not to their husband, not to a mature man, a person who knows how to navigate life and help them out. No, they go get with some dude who they age, they mess around, and then they don't be together. They waste a lot of time and then end up single mothers. That's what's happening right now. We've abandoned God's natural order of things. Women should be married early. The father give off they used to give off their daughters to the husband. The father vetted the husband. He was looking. The father did that. Do you understand? But when you see, like, you have people going off trying to crucify Drake for this viral video that's now viral, that he had, where he was on stage when he was 23 and he was caressing a 17-year-old. At first, he didn't know how old she was. And he's basically putting on a stage show how when you bring any artist who's like a heartthrob for women and young girls, they'll bring a person on stage and get him a show. Usher does it, all that. But at first, he didn't know she was 17. Then when he found out, he was like, oh, snap, I can't go to jail. All that other, yeah, I'm not going to lie, that was something that maybe if he could have just did it differently, and I'm pretty sure he would have did that now. But still, 23 and 17 is a 6-year age gap. When I was in high school, seniors were dating freshmen, period. That was going on. That Drake, like I said, 23, 17, 6-year age gap. In the state where he is, just like Texas, the age of consent is 17. And he didn't have sex with the girl. Am I saying, and like, look, a 21-year-old being attracted to a 17-year-old, like, come on, like, are we, like, you say the brain not developed to 25. So that age range, those are the two that are going to be more compatible, correct? But then you don't, when I use that logic, you want to move the goalpost. People are picking and choosing their morals, the things that they want to stand for. No, we all know that no one should be messing with underage women, or they're called children. A man, a normal functioning man, does not find a child attractive sexually. That's not how he's geared biologically. God has made people the way that they're supposed to be biologically. It's natural. They don't need any advice. It's just natural. Normal men are not attracted to children. But normal men are attracted to young, fertile women. What's wrong with you people? And a lot of this that I see under Shaq's post, who I see under there is a lot of older or old women. Those are the ones who are ridiculing him. And then I see a lot of simp dudes. And I'm going to tell you, for the guys who are ridiculing Shaq, the only thing that I see is jealousy. I see envy and jealousy. Those guys they're not, like, they obviously don't have the money Shaq got. They can't do what he do. Shaq can go get pretty much, you see how he got this beautiful 21-year-old woman. He can go get any woman, basically, of any age range that he wants. You guy, I'm speaking to you under the comments, you men trying to ridicule him, you can't do that. Just admit it, you can't. So you try to project things like, oh, that's wrong because you can't do it. It's like a nigga, it's like before, I got a piece of technology or something. When some new technology used to come out, I used to be behind on that. I used to be like, man, I don't need that. I'm more of an old soul. I'd be like, I don't need that. I tell my brother, like, I don't need that stuff, man. When the Roku first came out, when streaming TV, I was like, oh my crap, what is that? But oh yeah, that's because at first I didn't have access to it. I was like, okay, I don't need that crap. But soon as if you have access to it, yeah, you're gonna want to get that. It comes in handy. That it's actually though it's better, 10 times better than cable. It's 10 times better. So it's the same, like I'm not saying all women are created you, because you could get an older woman who will do you just right. But that's on your compatibility, man, and your preference. That's up to you. You choose who you want to be with. That's up to you. And be happy. Don't let people try to judge you and shame you and do all of that. Young women have the ability to do what they want. They can go into porn, do OnlyFans. And when people do that, parents be all behind, think that's okay. They get in a strip club. The parents is like, that's cool. They going and doing porn. Soon as they turn 18, they going to do hardcore porn, getting their back blew out by grown men with schlongs and getting all type of nasty stuff done to them and taking in all type of different demonic spirits. Parents think that's okay. But let a young woman be 18 and go get married to a 30-year-old man, a 40-year-old man like Marcus Houston, what I'm saying, who going to take care of her and love her. He really loves her. You understand? He don't have them thoughts like, or some weird thoughts like y'all project. He really love her. He want to be with her for the rest of his life. You know, that's what he wants. Y'all, then the parents will have some problem with that. Do you see the hypocrisy and the weirdness of society today? Yeah, we need to reel it back, man. We need Jesus Christ. Look at Keisha Cole and the guy that she's with. It's sick when a woman does this. It's not considered grooming. It's not considered weird, or people just like not in the same fashion that it is for men. People try to date, and the reason why is, again, it's due to jealousy. It's due to society being effeminized and letting feminist rhetoric run rampant over America. That's the problem. Yeah, you go into other countries, they see that Keisha Cole situation. That would be weird to them. You not liking young women would be weird to them. Young, fertile women are what men biologically are geared towards. When you get older, as an older man, no, you may not have much in common with an 18-year-old or a 20-year-old or something like that. And that's your prerogative. Then go, you may need to get you a woman your age of equal yoke. And that's not a problem. It's, that's what a lot of men do. It's a woman your age shouldn't, as long as you're not super old, shouldn't be a problem. Some men, they're not after just the physicality. They're not trying to look for they're not trying to have kids. They're not trying to build a family like that. But Shaq is rich. He's in another bracket, man. He can get the younger women. You want to get her, and you can get her on your program. You could train her up and she can learn the things that you need her to do, or if she's willing, you have to be willing. So look, man, like I said, this society needs Jesus Christ, man. We need to really get back to some base form of morality and thinking. Base form of thinking based off, and a lot of this is based off of biology. Do you understand? So with that being said, it's the Black Effect. I'm gone.